Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the USC Trojans, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Michigan State Spartans. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game and looking forward to it all week. And the Spartans will boot it away to start the game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. To throw, it's Pugh. He's got it down the middle. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And they can't make the connection.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Pugh. On the run, still looking. Uncorks one to the middle. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Got some room to run.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
The running back has it. Makes it past the marker. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Man, this guy just has a lot of skills when he's toed the rock, doesn't he? He's got speed, but he's also physical. It kind of reminds you of great Michigan State running backs. Guys like Le'Veon Bell or T.J. Duckett. They could run guys.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Spartans. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Flips it out on the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Kaiser. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and you add the answer to the test right there.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Defense in press coverage. These corners backing off a bit. Fires left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
The Trojans will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the ball comes to rest right there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
The fucking
This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Looking downfield, it's Pugh. Finds his tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
I'll tell you, when you got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line's going to have to play a lot better here.
Caught near the sticks. It's Rudolph. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one.
Breaks into the open. Runs it all the way down to the 8-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. It'll be 1st and goal.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
This is a designed run. And he walks touchdown, Southern Cal.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Extra point here will tie the game. And right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Arizona State is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jake Plummer, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it up to 45.
And they may have caught the defense napping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that 3rd down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of down.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these 3rd down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Spartans have their offense in high gear. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looking to throw, it's Worthy. There's the pressure. They get to him as he throws.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass. Looking to scramble. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Sparty. A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Michigan State has the lead. 1 period into possession. Let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He doesn't get it back to the 25. He's out of bounds at the 21-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was sacked on his pass.
Wants to throw. It's Pugh. Throws to the tight end. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
Another incompletion on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
They boot it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Looking to fire. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And he'll take it in and has it. Touchdown, Michigan State.
And this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Pugh. Shoots it to the left. This time he's got it. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in the conversation, to be the best in the country, right? Because of the success they've had in the past and certainly in more recent years. There's a lot of pressure to play that position now at the Coliseum and at USC. But this guy right here, he has been making his mark on this offense.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Montgomery. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
How about this? Lined up right at the center of the field for 4th and inches. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, going for it and getting it on 4th down, close to midfield, I think just gave this offense a ton of momentum. I'm curious to see what they're going to do here. Maybe take a shot and see if they can really seize and capitalize on all this good mojo now going their way.
On the move, he fires. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. And the Trojans are on the move. Back to throw, it's Pugh. Swings it. Finds his man open. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Doesn't SC always seem to have a quarterback right out of central casting and one that'll pick up a first down for you with his arm?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter the year. It just doesn't matter the number. It continues to churn out. They find those guys. Just such an easy place to recruit. When you've got that kind of pedigree, you always find superstars in the quarterback spot.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Kaiser. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short game.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends hanging the decibel meter on 3rd down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Speeding down the left side. Inside the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Spartans. Well, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's Pugh. Got his man in the middle.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense. You've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Complete to the right. Turning it on. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Catch in the middle. It's Kaiser. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, USC. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Arizona State is just getting blown off the field right now. We've seen big games in Tempe over the years. I've personally never seen anything like this. They're trailing by 14 to Florida State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, Michigan State.
Back to pass, it's Worthy. Looking to take a shot.
Oh my fucking god.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Complete downfield. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The Trojans want to move quickly. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. Got a man. It's Kaiser. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Firing to the right, complete. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Finds his big tight end.
What the fuck?
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The inside handoff. Trying to get closer, and they knock it free. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Back to throw, it's Pugh. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Trojans. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, that's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Coming out to throw for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to go up top on first down. Now adjusting. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice.
He's going for the big play. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They'll try the run. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Fuck, man.
Kicked off for the 3rd time today. Going the other way.
It's so wrong, nigga. That's so wrong, nigga. I should have told him, man.
The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback side, spying the
Let him
QB,
come back.
knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills, just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
Kickoff unit
This
on
nigga
the
threw
field.
3
This
picks.
defense will be called on to
I threw
protect
3
this
picks.
lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy, you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Makes the catch. It's Carney. Oh, what a call. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised. And initially, he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The number one job is to protect your quarterback. And do it long enough.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Spartans are rolling down the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Spartans will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Worthy. Backs working with the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Going to the goal line. Touchdown, Sparty. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Back in the end zone. Number 2. Fuck, I know I seen you, bro. Too late.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner will be brought down. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off the play fake on 1st down. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
He's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Come on, bro. I know where the fuck he
And they just want to
going.
give this guy a chance to make a
Damn.
play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good.
We're fucking outside, bro.
Complete game, so you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Defense closed down quickly after a game. They'll mark it at the 32.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Gonna run it. It's Stewart. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Looking for a man. It's Pugh. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nestles it in at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Give to the single back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. That's caught. It's Meredith. On the move at the 30. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They call PI on the offense this time. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Worthy. Makes the grab. It's Carney. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
Going to try to get it himself. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
looking to throw on third.
Fuck. God damn, I thought you were going to keep running, bro. The fuck you doing
We've
that?
seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through three quarters for these two guys. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, he
my God, nigga, pull that bitch.
Opportunity for a little cushion. The lead is still 5.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. DB's right up on the receiver. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun, the inside give. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Pugh. Fires downfield. Finds a man on the right. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And that is phenomenal quarterback. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. Makes the grab on the left. He's not going to make it. Still a one-point game here in the fourth. They had hoped to push this edge out to a field goal. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They're working that left side. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. At the 45 on his way. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Well, they've tried to get this quarterback going, running the ball in a variety of ways, and they haven't really been able to kind of break him out just yet until that run right there. Nice individual effort on the scramble. It took a little longer than they would have liked, but maybe that's the play. It's really going to sort of spark this offense and really maybe get this guy going more on the ground.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Here, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
And the Spartans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. Little touch pass to the receiver. Runs through a tackle. Bust through behind his pad. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time. Down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw. It's Worthy. Quarterback adapting. He'll throw it. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Michigan State. They move on top here in the 4th.
Well, I love the play call late in the 4th quarter now. You're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, this team now has the lead.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. He'll take it himself. Just couldn't nudge it across for the 2-point conversion. They'd hoped to go up by a touchdown, but they're still up by 5 here in the 4th.
Michigan State, 39. USC, 34.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to... And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Spartans.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, and getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Unloads to the right. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead. Get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has it with really good field position. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Pocket breaking down. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Pugh. Right down the middle. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, 4th quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's taking a deep shot. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes.
actually thinking about messages. That's like this year. By the way, so that's why my voice is like this right now. Sorry. And I was actually thinking what do you mean with something specific because we don't have to do much. So it's gonna be so that's an opportunity to speak to people. It's like idea of
Well, out of all honesty, well, all honesty, I want a relationship. I'm ready to settle down. I want to get married. I want to live here my first in the United States, or maybe I can stay in Colombia. That's fine with me too. Um, I just want to be happy. I'm getting older now. I'm tired of not, I want to say chasing, but I'm tired of materialistic type of I just want something serious, somebody I can grow old with, somebody I can grow with, and just be my happiness, be my peace. That's what I'm going to do. So, yes, I would like to get married. Yes, I would like to come to Colombia and spend time with you and see if our personalities mesh. Yes, I would love to see you. Hurt. He hurt. Let's go. The top two receivers hurt. So you can 15-5. Running back 32. God damn.
Welcome to this high-stakes collision, a game here late in the season featuring two teams ranked in the top 25, both looking to move up big time. Welcome, folks, to John O'Quinn Field in Houston, home field of the Houston Cougars. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Cowboys will kick this away to get us going.
That sounds right.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
They fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Oh, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. That's caught. It's Sanford. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Oh, and he falls! The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
So just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. He'll hand it off. Breaks it open space. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Sanford. Looks like Houston will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He finds some space. The pickup is 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. And here's the handoff. 0 running room. Stops right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On the 10th play of this opening drive, it's 3rd and short. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Looks like Houston will have the first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job. Quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Houston has moved into the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. QB keeper all the way. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Getting set for the 2nd quarter here. Both offenses certainly were spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal for the team. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Houston.
Chris, when was the last time you saw an offense eat up the entire 1st quarter? Talk about moving the ball methodically down the field, and then eventually you're able to punch it in for a touchdown. This defense is going over to the sidelines just looking for answers.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. No press here. The defense backing away. On the run, it's Fields. That game moves the ball out near the 25.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Third down play here out of the shotgun. That pass is batted away, incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Ballard. He stops, but he gets a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
They mix it up with a run. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Gonna run it. It's Fields. That's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. New center down to the offense. 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Gets the first and still running. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The back's got it. Breaks free. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
He was killing me right now.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, an old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's Lopez. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them 2 yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Makes the grab. It's Becker. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive going, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that one's incomplete, but just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it off to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. offense is back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get there.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Becker. Tackle made after a big gain.
Good play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to throw again. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Oh my fucking God. That's a bad damn, bro.
Down to the 6. It's 1st and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pin sets up his offense.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments on what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. Taken out, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the call is
Hey, sir. Yo, I'm trying to go get some ice real quick. Ice? No.
Very sassy.
I am good but broke. I'm broke until 2 paychecks from now. So that's why I'm not doing anything. I want to come see you, but I'm having surgery in like 3 weeks. So I'm just trying to figure out everything. But I mean, I didn't forget about you. I still want to take you on vacation. Um, it's just hard right now with everything going on. And I'm about to have surgery on my foot. So